Welcome to the week of May the 19th, a potent threshold where mental clarity meets karmic momentum. We're still moving through the emotional residue of last week's Scorpio full moon, which may have stirred deep truths, released lingering attachments, and pulled hidden emotions to the surface. That lunation asked us to feel fully, to release with honesty, and to remember that transformation often requires letting go before clarity can arrive. Now, as we step into this new week, there's an invitation to reconnect with the mental body, to integrate the emotional depth with conscious direction. We begin shifting from intensity of the inner world into the realm of dialogue, decision, and deliberate momentum. With the Sun entering Gemini and Saturn preparing to cross into Aries, the cosmos is now speaking the language of clarity, commitment, and conscious choice. This week corresponds to week number 21, which reduces to the number 3 in numerology. The energy of 3 is vibrant, expressive, and creative. It is a time to share your ideas, to connect with others, and embrace the joy of communication. But beneath the surface, 3 also challenges us to align our words with our truth. Are we speaking authentically, or merely filling the silence? This week, consider how your expressions reflect your inner reality. Embrace the opportunity to communicate with clarity, creativity, and integrity. On May the 20th, the Sun transitions into Gemini, marking the beginning of a season characterized by curiosity, adaptability, and communication. This shift encourages us to explore new ideas, engage in meaningful conversations, and remain open to diverse perspectives. Because we're still in a universal month number 14-5, the archetypal interplay between Gemini's mutable air and the dynamic 5 energy of change, freedom, and karmic redirection may feel amplified. There's a surge of mental activity, inspiration, and restlessness. But without conscious intention, this can quickly turn into distraction, scattered focus, or emotional disconnection. The sacred invitation here is to anchor your curiosity into something meaningful, to let your words become rituals, your learning become integration. Gemini offers acceleration. The 5 energy brings the momentum. What you do with that direction is what matters now. It's a time to be open to learning and to connect with others through shared knowledge and experiences. On May the 22nd, Venus in Aries forms a harmonious trine with Mars in Leo, igniting passion, creativity, and confidence in our relationships and pursuits. This aspect encourages us to take bold steps in expressing our desires and to pursue our goals with enthusiasm and courage. It's a favorable time for initiating new projects, deepening connections, and awakening our authentic selves. The 22 is also a master number, the master builder. So whatever is seated or expressed under this influence has the potential to take root in tangible, lasting ways. Passion alone isn't enough here. The invitation is to craft something real with it, to give your fire a container and your feelings a form. On May the 24th, Saturn enters Aries, initiating a new cycle of discipline, structure, and self-mastery. Saturn in Aries is not here to rush. It's here to ground impulse into integrity. Aries brings the fire, the instinct, the action. Saturn brings the long view. The pairing demands that we mature our passions, that we learn to lead ourselves rather than react. There may be a call to take full ownership of your direction, to build something real from raw potential. For the collective, this shift signals the beginning of a longer-term evolution in how we approach leadership, independence, and accountability. And on May the 25th, Mercury comes home into its own sign, Gemini, amplifying themes of thought, language, and exchange. Communication becomes sharper, more agile, and ideas flow quickly. It's an ideal time for brainstorming, writing, and weaving together connections, both intellectually and socially. This transit enhances your ability to gather information, ask better questions, and express yourself with clarity. But it also asks, are you truly listening? The challenge is not just to speak more, but to listen more fully, to notice what's said between the lines. This week offers a dynamic interplay between exploration and commitment. The Sun's entry into Gemini invites us to embrace curiosity and open-mindedness, while Saturn's move into Aries calls for discipline and intentional action. Together, these energies encourage us to balance spontaneity with structure, to pursue our passions with purpose, and to align our actions with our values. As Mercury joins the Gemini party, ideas speed up, clarity sharpens, and your voice wants a platform. But the real work is in how you use that voice, whether it builds bridges or simply fills space. As you navigate the days ahead, consider how you can integrate these themes into your life. Where can you support new ideas while remaining grounded in your commitment? How can you express yourself authentically while honoring your responsibilities? Use this as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to evolve into the person you're meant to be. As we journey through this transformative week, may we remain open to the lessons and opportunities that arise. This is the week where your words find form, your clarity takes root, and your momentum gains meaning. Let it unfold with care, and let it be real.